The Northwest, at the gateway to Sierra Leone. Very important region. I did the airport there, the Guinea border, the closest to Conakry, from Cambia to Conakry, 100 miles. And it is a very important region. If President Bio no be feel say he go trust me, he no put me there. If the APC bin dey criticize him, not to Alpha Kanu criticize him. If it's a question like that, sometimes if you call one of them, we been they criticize, you can't ask him. Yes, but that no me say so. I don't. When they call me now, I want to hear him criticize him. Of course, tell me team more I mean they play with, all right? If we they play, like, just look the football analogy. When they play, I didn't have left wing. Somebody didn't at the right out, you go play foul. You go can't hold me. When they give yellow card, like the person will play foul. Those are the power we been inside the team. They're not they give the whole team yellow card or red card for that matter. You understand? So I belong to the team. It is a team of individuals with the hope that we will win government in Sierra Leone. But when other people in Didi, all man getting style of play. So the style of play then different. If me being very personally critical of President Bio, not go call me. But I have never, ever mentioned a word about his personality or what he did do for me in our issues. What was necessary is get a good driver for Sierra Leone. At the time, I've been believing my own driver and I ain't the better one. But when I've been thinking, that we say, yes, President Bio is a good driver. That's why I'm working. Now I make a sit down inside the Motokale drive.
Alhaji Alpha Khan, at that time, you believe, say, you own driver be better pass President Bio.
No, I don't say better. I say be good. Sabi drive. Person.
All right, it's Sabi drive. But so what's change now and how you don't see in leadership in the last almost 4 years as president?
That is the best question this morning. Before the election even, we go lunch with manifesto in Miata Conference Hall. I was then publicity secretary and give me the manifesto there on the spot. Nami for lunch without having taken part in writing it. When they write the I mean, Apostle Sabi right too. They've not been called me when they write time. As I tell you, since McKinney 2017, they put me at the sideline with a man called ostracized. So they just go give me for promote to the people there. I hold and they live through. But at the same time, when they listen to President Bio, they launch their own manifesto, now potluck. And then now they pronounce the first pillar in President Bio in manifesto is free education. Now I say, now I turn to we flag bearer then, because Mickey always call him a presidential aspirant. I say, oh man, Osamu, you don't hear put local waiting and say? They say free education. I say, how go counter this? Now I say, oh, we have international competitiveness. Now I say, I say, me don't able to talk about. I say, but free education, all man, they understand them. And let me tell you why I was freaked by that. I go to school in the 1960s, primary school. Now Port Loco, SLC school, Sierra Leone Church. Before then it was called Church of England. At that time, school fees now be 8 shillings and 4 pence. Where it became 84 cents in 1964. Then it changed to leones. Now we've been a pay. But every time, a very few boys and girls they see me in a class, we don't know the drive for go home for school fees. Some of us have to go back to the village. Go help the people for sell cucumber, for sell this or that, for get other 8 shillings and 4 pence for campaign. Some will stay there for a long time. They can't come back because they never reach that 8 shillings and 4 pence. So a lot of good people, some are better than myself, couldn't make it in school because of access, because of educational fees. They don't get school fees. One of them, Nami Monica, the name we have been used as apprentice Okupelele. Okupelele was one of my friends who was in class. Yes, I admire him. He was a very brilliant man in class. Sometimes they beat myself. He sabi play football, and I be left man. He able to run, and they do with mile. He able to do sprint. He was like everything, like Usain Bolt. The way you're gonna feel na like a Pele. And then he was smart in class. But believe me, he dropped out of school for 8 shillings and 4 pence. And he became an apprentice. Then he became a driver. He did put loco. I see him every day. And he's sorry for him, but now he make her take the name in sympathy. I say, because, but for the grace of God, me say before be apprentice, okupelele. Because of the transport, the school fees. Now, where this pardon can remove school fees, there will be very, very few okupeleles. And in fact, if we see person, we keep him picking. He go turn into apprentice, he no go school. That person they will the whole land. Because even the apprenticeship now, the government they open within the technical vocational schools. We they send people for go land. So now that make I've been calling myself okupelele. Now school fees, though they not they pay, you don't help the mommy them, you don't help the pa them, you don't help everybody. For me, it's an excellent, I think it's the best policy this season. Don't run Pandatinde. It is the best one. We'll hold on to that first. Singapore, you heard about Singapore? You don't see pictures where they pass on the internet, when they compare Singapore in 1964 and Sierra Leone. The pictures of Singapore, when you see it on the internet, they come to a big, this is an important subject, a big. 1964, when they put 1964, you put Singapore, you put Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone was advanced. 1964, now been pan body in Singapore. Now put them 2000. Let you see Singapore. You find past New York, but we still get the same building them, Nakotin Tree. We've been there in 1964, that same picture. So, but what did they do? They not get diamond, they not get gold, they not get nothing. The only thing they had was water for the seaport and people. They send them people, they teach them. Japan is the same.
All right,
Japan has stone no more did.
All right.
Diamond no did, gold no did, iron ore no did. But they are the top, second largest economy in the world because of the people who them build up. So for me, education is the bedrock of development for the people.
Continue for the between the program. Alhaji Alpha Khan, Minister, Northwest Region. They are this morning where we can now talk about your plans then where you get for develop your district. We go for this short break.
I say, if you get a vision for 1 year, you plant grass and a rest. If you get a vision for 10 years, plant trees. If you get a vision for a lifetime, educate children. Now you make for me education, fix me. Not
Why make a bloody when the party pay this complete for picking there because one day they come make a picture of tomorrow. Let them get education, let them go before. Me picking for land book, now I'm better passport can give me small thing there because if me picking land book, even I die tomorrow, when me picking their education now. I didn't even be me, and you know say me picking what's way don't get that knowledge there, and be welcome.
What